morning, welcome back to my channel. I'm Judy. So this recipe is going to be blackberry cobbler. We got some fresh blackberries the other day at Costco, or no, Sam's Club. And I just finished filming a video on homemade ice cream that I will have to upload first, and then we're going to have the ice cream with the cobbler. So I'm excited. I haven't had blackberry cobbler in a long time. I know Ed will enjoy it, and the blackberries are beautiful. I mean, they're pretty good size. Most of them, not all of them. Some are small, and they're pretty sweet. So if you like blackberry cobbler, then let's make it. Okay, here we go. So in my bowl here, I have 6 cups, about 6 cups of the fresh blackberries. I wouldn't recommend using frozen blackberries because they would be too wet. So if you can get fresh ones, and you can substitute any other fruit that you want. If you want peaches or blueberries or whatever it may be. But I'm using the blackberries. So I've got 6 cups of blackberries. I'm going to use a 1/4 cup of granulated sugar. And I'm going to use my cane sugar because it's less processed than white sugar. So a 1/4 cup of granulated, and like I said, I'm using cane sugar. Some of these are sweet, some are a little tart, so I think there's plenty of sugar though for that. And then 1 tablespoon of freshly squeezed lemon juice, so from a lemon. I think I'm going to use my wooden spoon. Okay, and then we're going to add some. Yeah, there you go. Break the jar, or break the lid, the bowl. Okay, grated lemon peel from my lemon that I squeezed the juice from, and 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. So I got my flour back over here, and I'm going to level it off. So there's 1, 2, and 3. Okay, now we're gonna mix that up. I think I'm gonna use my washed little spatula. Not a very pretty one, but I've had it a long time. And we're gonna mix this up. All coated, and it's gonna match the berries a little bit. It's not gonna hurt anything because they're gonna cook. Okay. Okay, and we're going to set this aside. Oh, that's one of those little leaf things out of the container. Alright, we're going to set this aside, and we're going to do our topping. We're going to mix up our topping. Let's put on top of that. Okay, we're just going to use this bowl here. Okay, so for our topping, now since I'm using a little bit bigger pan, we're going to put 3/4 cups of sugar. So I'm going to again use my cane sugar. Oh, it won't fit in that jar, so I'll have to dump it out. Okay, so 3/4 cup of your sugar, 1 cup of flour, all-purpose flour. That 1 teaspoon of baking powder. There's the baking powder. I use Clabber Girl. So 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Now it calls for a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, but I'm going to use salted butter, so I'm going to leave that out. But I will leave the original recipe below in my description box. And then 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. And let's mix this up first, and then we'll add the melted butter, and then we'll add the extract to that. So mix up your 3/4 cups of granulated sugar, 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and if you're using unsalted butter, you would add in 1/4 teaspoon of salt. But I'm using salted butter. Okay, now we're going to add 8 tablespoons of unsalted butter. And then our vanilla, we're going to add 1 tablespoon, I'm just going to eyeball it, of vanilla. Okay, and I think I'm going to use my wooden spoon for this, because this is going to create the topping, you know, that you put on top of your berry mixture. Oh yeah. Yum. Get that all mixed up. All right. It's pretty simple. Pretty simple ingredients. All right, let's set this aside. And let's get our, I'm using an 8-inch square glass baking dish, and I've buttered it so it won't stick. And then we're gonna put our berries in here. All the berries. Okay. Those look so good. All right. Now this topping, what you're gonna do is take a little bit of it and you're gonna mash it out. And we're just gonna start laying it on the top. Just like that, in between your fingers. Just like that. Mash it out flat. Like this. Okay. I'm just going to keep layering this on. Just like that. Just cover up the berries. Cover them up. This is going to be delicious. This is going to be delicious. And you can do the other version of this recipe is a little bit less topping, but I went with this. Whoop, losing my phone here. I went with this version because I like a little bit more topping on top of mine. And as it bakes, you know, the juices are gonna seep through. Okay, almost. Almost. Okay. Okay. All right, now I'm going to take a little bit more of this cane sugar and just sprinkle it on the top. All right. That's all there is to it. And you're going to bake it. Where's your time? 350. My oven's been preheating to 350 because I've been using it all morning. So you're going to bake it at 350 for 30 to 35 minutes, depending on your oven. And look at that. Beautiful. Will go beautiful with ice cream. And I'll bring you back when it's all finished. Okay, our blackberry cobbler is all finished. It smells so good in here. Oh my gosh. And it turned out beautiful. We're going to do a taste test here in a second. But it's still kind of hot. So I baked it. It was like 45 minutes in my oven at 350 degrees. So, okay. So there it is. It's going to go great with vanilla ice cream. Okay, so I got a little bit out here on my plate. It's still, you can see the steam. It's still pretty hot. But it's nice and juicy. The berries are nice and juicy. Let me get some of this breading here. But I don't want to burn my tongue or the roof of my mouth. Yeah, still kind of hot. Oh my goodness. It's fall. It is full flavors to me. Oh my Lord. This is dangerous, y'all. This is dangerous. So good. Alright. I think I'm done filming videos for today. I gotta cook dinner. But I appreciate y'all watching, and if you give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And let's see, I got this video coming up. I have the ice cream video and a sausage and bacon cheese quiche. So I'll be uploading those here pretty soon. But more videos coming. I'm going to be doing tinctures and azure hauls and just whatever. So I hope you have a great evening, and God bless you, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.